morning, everybody. I'm on this computer now. Oh, I've got a microphone here, which may or may not be working. Let me get a bit closer. It may or may not be working, I don't know. I can't see a light on, so I don't even know whether it's plugged in. Do I sound any better than usual on here? I hope so. Everything is going wrong. I mean, well, no, that's an exaggeration. Not everything is going wrong. A few things are. My phones upstairs don't work, and they won't charge. I've got a camera that won't charge. All, nothing to do with each other, quite independent of each other. So the upstairs phone won't charge. The phone went last night, and I could hear it ringing. My phone just wasn't doing anything. It wasn't flashing. So I'm not getting out of bed now. If it's anybody important, down in my mobile. And it was my brother, so we did ring my mobile. But these phones are working. And then had the plumber out again on Monday, and just walked into the bathroom, and guess what? It's all leaking again. My one iPad, which my son says is old, I don't know how long I've had it. I don't think it's that old. And you call 4 years old. I don't know. So it's not working, and it's probably not worth repairing. My son's saying get a new one, but I need it's ringing now. Downstairs phone. Don't know whether you can hear it. I'm not going down. Got one here, it's not doing anything. So my son said get a new iPad, but I need a new phone. I think my son or whoever is coming to do different things for me doesn't really get it right. They don't get it right. And I'm glad and I'm thankful that they're doing them, but everything does seem to have a jinx on me. Sorry, I'm not talking into the microphone. I feel a bit silly if it's not working. So, upshot is, plumber will have to come back out. My son will look at the phones for me, and I'm going to get a new iPhone and look at the screen when I'm talking to. I'm useless, honestly. I've just recently, in the last couple of days, just monetised my channel. You can monetise when you get to 1,000, so I got to over 2,000, and I decided, well, I might as well monetise, bring me in a bit of extra money, because last year was a lot of expense, a lot. So any little bit that I can get via YouTube is going to be a help to me. So that's what I've done, and I hope none of you mind. I won't be asking you for money or anything of the kind, but, that's what I've done. I noticed last night and, during the nights when I flick through the channels, I've noticed quite a lot going on in regards to Nader and Foodie Beauty, and Peetz. Peetz, who in a video, may have been a live stream, was telling a certain lady, why don't you go away and die already? Peetz and Chantal think that once people get to a certain age, they're not functioning properly, and therefore they're a waste of space. News for you both. I, even with the bones in my back being broken, I am probably in a lot better condition than either of you two. I don't have heart disease. I don't have liver disease. I don't need a CPAP machine every night to keep me breathing. I don't have rage issues, coming on and raging at strangers on the internet, at subscribers, at showing people absolutely no respect whatsoever. And like I say, respect also comes down to how you present yourself. You don't need to be dressed up to the nines, but you do need to be clean and have combed your hair. There's a channel, one of the VIBs, the very important Beezers, the Vibidiots, one of them has dedicated a channel to Chantal. 5 or 6 videos dedicated to Chantal. I did leave a comment on one video, but I'm sure it's been deleted. And I won't bother again. I'll give you my response here. And my response is, dear, you came on looking like one of the Beatles. Oops-a-daisy. You came on looking like one of the Beatles with the hairstyle gone wrong. But it was a wig, thankfully. It wasn't your real hair. So maybe you were trying to do a Chantal, I don't know. But you've got these 5 or 6 videos just dedicated to the woman. Why? Why not? You're a Vib, so you can talk to her. So why not contact her in a direct message? Or if you wanted to make a video, why not make a video and have it just so that, you know, you can send it to Chantal if it's personal. And the last video you've made is something like Foodie Beauty. Does Chantal want a baby? I'd like to give her one. Beg your pardon? Beg your pardon? I'd like to give her one. That means something different in the UK. Wouldn't mind giving her one. You know, the crude and the illiterate and the ignorant, like Peetz. That's the sort of language you'd expect from them. But I don't think you meant it that way. I think you just meant it to be a clickbait title so you get more views. You had, I think, almost 9,000 views on the, was it the one that I left a comment on the video? I think it was the one I left a comment on. You had almost 9,000 views, and you come on saying, oh, I didn't expect this many views. Well, what do you expect when you dedicate a channel to Chantal, to Foodie Beauty? I'm not going to promote it. It goes under the Vibidiots name, if anybody's interested. So I'm sure you'll find it if you look for it. And I'm sure somebody will do a reaction to it. It's just a load of nonsense. And the baby that she was going to give to Foodie Beauty is one of those reborn dolls. You know, Alfie had those in the nursing home. I bought them for him because it gave comfort, you know, just holding a baby. But she wants to give one to Chantal. Let me give you one. Honestly. One thing to be thankful for is that there's no little feet and there won't be the patter of tiny feet in the villa with Peetz and Chantal anytime soon, unless you count the cat's paws, of course, the neglected cats, who Chantal is defiant about not taking care of. Horrible, horrible thing to do. Take both of your cats to the vets. And now we've got Nader, the Egyptian king, who apparently, when he was in Adonis, shopping for food, I thought he only went with Chantal, but when he was shopping for food, somebody went up to him and said, "I recognise you from YouTube." He's a star! So they got chatting, and this person, Ashley, is now Nader's new squeeze. And if you believe that, you believe anything, of course. She might be another bit part player brought in like Dee Dee was, and Shoo Shoo and the others might be. Although I think that photograph I've got of Nader with Dee Dee many years ago, I think that's authentic. Ashley might be a bit part player, and getting paid for her services, to keep the impetus going in this drama that they've got going. Because if it was true and there was an Ashley on the scene, you can bet your bottom dollar that Chantal wouldn't be sitting there with her grins and her grimaces and, happy as a pig in clover. Right, I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea because I've got the shakes. Later, I'm coming on, probably to do 2 videos. One, I want to share something with you about my past. Just snippets growing up, so you get to know me a bit better until I get on to my life proper. And when I do that, names are going to have to be changed. I'm going to have to write down the names for each of my sisters and for each of my brothers so that I don't insert them anywhere, because they wouldn't be happy with me doing that. And there's certain people who've got a lot not to be happy about. But sisters and brothers and in-laws, stepdad, the whole caboose. So I want to come back and do just a slow start on that, just a very slow video. And then later on, if my other desk tidy comes from YouTube today, I'm going to get my makeup done on my desk, and I'll show you that. So you might be stuck with me for a few hours today, or an hour and a half, say, maybe. How does Chantal keep on for so long, streaming? Oh, I know. She gets up and she turns her back on you while she does other things. She goes to the bathroom and you get all the sounds coming through to you. She'll go downstairs to get a drink and talk to Peetz for a bit, and all the idiots are left talking amongst themselves. That woman has got it nailed down pat, hasn't she? How not only to get the views, but to retain and keep a live stream going without having any input herself. I call fraud on that. That's me. Back later. Okay.